What is going on YouTube? This is your boy Pat. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you a little bit about YouTube SEO and how you can rank your videos higher on YouTube and get more views as a small YouTuber. Now you're probably like, Pat, what do you know about YouTube SEO? You know, you barely have any subscribers. Well, right now I'm right around 1,800 subscribers. I'm about 7 months in. For the most part, I've been consistent, at least posting a couple videos a month, and I've been able to rank for highly competitive keywords. So I know a thing or two about how to optimize your videos for YouTube SEO, even for competitive markets, right? Now, of course, you don't want to be going after these YouTubers that have hundreds and hundreds of thousands of subscribers and a super hard keyword. You want to be reasonable, but don't be scared to go for medium competition keywords, right? I've been able to rank for keywords like Google My Business SEO, PBN Guide, SEO content writing, SEMrush competitor research, and many others. So don't be afraid going after these harder keywords. Just make sure you have quality content to back up your videos. And before starting a video, you really only need 3 things to make sure you can have an effective video. And that is 1, you want to make sure you have good sound. This is something that I struggled a lot early on, and I still struggle with a little bit, but I'm getting better at. 2, you want to have decent lighting, especially if you're going to be filming indoors, especially during the night times. You want to make sure you have the correct lighting. And 3, you want to have some basic editing skills. I use iMovie myself because I have a Mac, but if you do have a Windows, just make sure you learn the basics of editing just to make sure that you can edit your videos efficiently, because you're more than likely not going to film a video in one take. Now, when it comes for the actual content of your videos, you want to make sure, especially in my experience, you want to create evergreen content. And what evergreen content means is that you're going to create a video that's going to be relevant for years and years to come, because that means that your video is going to continue getting views year after year after year, because it's something that people are searching for, and it's not just a phase that lasts a couple months, then it goes away, right? You want to make sure you create content around these topics that are not going to die in just a few months. Now, the best type of videos that this works on are how-to videos, tutorials, do-it-yourself videos work very well. Product reviews are another one that work well. And cooking videos is another one that really don't go out of style. It can continue getting tons and tons of searches on months and months to come and years to come. So after you identified what type of content you want to create, then it's going to move into the keyword research phase. And of course, this is going to depend on your niche. And I suggest once you identify your niche, that you stay within that niche and you don't go outside of it trying to create content for different types of markets, because it's not going to work. YouTube has to recognize you as a thought leader in one industry or one niche. So you want to make sure that your videos are consistent with whatever your goals are. So if you're a dentist and you want to create content around your services or knowledge, you don't want to go out and start making videos on cooking, because it just wouldn't make sense with your brand and with your niche, right? You want to stay within your actual industry. And once you identify your niche, then move into the keyword research part. Once you identify one topic that you might want to make a video about, go into YouTube search and go up to the search bar and then start writing a keyword. And for an example, you can go ahead and type in how to fix your tail light. And then you're going to come to this page right here. And what I would do from here is you want to make sure you install vidIQ, which is a free Chrome plugin that you can get. And you're going to see it here on the right hand side. And basically it's going to give you different metrics such as highest views, average subscribers. But if you scroll down here to where it says overall score, you can see it has a low score. So this is giving you a 35 out of 100. And you can see that this just means how easy or hard it would be to rank for this keyword. So you can see it has a low competition rate, which is not bad. It looks like the first place video is pretty old. It has 8 years and it has 57,000. But then look at this, the number 2 has only been here for 4 months and already has 27,000 views. So this actually would not be a hard keyword to go after, especially if this is your industry, because this is a relatively pretty old video. If a video on the top 3 positions is older than 2 years, then I would say you have a pretty good chance of ranking, as long as your content is good and your video is properly optimized, right? And then once you identified your keyword and you actually made your video, then we're actually going to move into the SEO optimization part of the video. And what I would recommend you to do is, 1, I would make sure that your video is a little bit shorter or right around the same average length as the top 3 competitors. For an example, for this example here on how to fix your tail light, you can see that the number 1 ranked video is only 3 minutes and 40 seconds long. And then the second video is 7 minutes and 21 minutes long. So if I was going after this, I'd probably make it probably in between of both of these videos, probably around 5 minutes, if I can fit what I need to in that actual time length. If not, I would try to match that second ranked video, which is around 7 minutes. My second tip for SEO for your videos is to put your keyword at the beginning of your videos. For an example, I do this for a lot of my videos. So if I go to Google My Business SEO, you can see I'm ranked number 2 and I have the exact keyword at the beginning of my title here. And the same thing goes if I type in SEO content writing. You can see again, I have the exact keyword at the beginning of my video. So you want to make sure that your videos are properly optimized. And just like Google search engine, YouTube search engine also works off of the keywords that you're including within your titles, the description, and the tags, right? So make sure that your target keyword is at the beginning of the video if possible. Then you also want to make sure that your keyword is in the actual description of the video. I would normally put it in the first couple sentences of your description, because again, the higher the keyword is in the description, the easier it will be for YouTube to find it and to understand what your video is about. And then you actually want to say the keyword in the actual video, right? Whenever you're recording it. For an example, I said YouTube SEO for small channels at the beginning of the video because that's what I'm targeting. So whatever keyword you're targeting, make sure you say it at the beginning of the video, because again, YouTube can understand what you're saying and they pick up those keywords in their algorithm. Then you also want to add your keyword in your actual tags. I would recommend to put it in the beginning or the first tag that you put on the video, and the other tags I would recommend you to pull from your competitors. So if you're using vidIQ, we can go over to our competition. So let's say we're going to go for this keyword. We can click on this video. We can go over to the right hand side, and if we scroll down, you're going to see their video tags, and you can actually go into here and copy them and paste them into your own video. And then I would also add a branded tag of your own channel, because if someone's watching one of your videos and you have that branded tag on your videos, then Google's more likely to put those in the recommended section, which is the right hand side whenever someone's watching a video. And the more that Google recognizes your brand, the more likely they are to recommend your other videos to someone who's already watching your video, right? So that's an important tip right there. And then lastly, you just want to make sure that your thumbnail stands out from the competition, right? So don't make it exactly the same. You want to make sure that the colors are different and that they actually stand out from the top 3 competitors, right? Because if you have a better thumbnail, the more likely somebody would be to choose your video over the competition's, right? For an example, you can see on mine for Google My Business SEO, how my thumbnail really does stand out, because there's really no other competitor that's using the same colors, the same color scheme as I am, right? So those are all my tips, guys, for YouTube SEO. I hope you guys got something out of it. If you did, leave me a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button for more digital marketing and SEO related content. Let me know if I missed anything or what was your favorite strategy that I mentioned. I'm pretty sure if you implement these tips that you're gonna get higher rankings, more views, and you're gonna grow your small channel just how I've been doing using these exact strategies. All right, guys, that's it for this video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.